Earlier this week, YouTube announced that they will start removing any piece of content uploaded today or anytime after that misleads people by alleging that widespread fraud or errors changed the outcome of the 2020 U.S. presidential election.
And we want every illegal vote to
Whoa. I just think we have to be very clear. She's charging, the other side is welcoming fraud and welcoming illegal voting. Unless she has more details to back that up, I can't in good countenance continue showing you this.
He knows he's an illegitimate president. He knows that there were a bunch of different reasons why the election turned out the way it did.
You can run the best campaign, you can even become the nominee, and you can have the election stolen from you.
Trump knows he's an illegitimate president who got illegitimate foreign help.
Donald Trump is an illegitimate president. He did not win the election without help from Russia. You will see this, and he knows he's illegitimate. Every time you mention it, he freaks out.
But the truth is, the Mueller report details an audacious effort by the Russian government to impact and interfere with the 2016 election.
New evidence of Russia's determination to interfere in our election. A bipartisan report from the Senate Intelligence Committee details how Russia targeted voting systems in all 50 states and warns the threat persists today.
There's no doubt that the Russians did interfere in the election, and I think the interference, although not yet quantified, if fully investigated, would show that Trump didn't actually win the election in 2016. He lost the election, and he was put into office because the Russians interfered.
I don't see this president-elect as a legitimate president.
You do not consider him a legitimate president?
Those are remarkable words, given the moral authority and democratic witness that John Lewis has bore throughout his life.
Coming from John Lewis, it resonates even more than it would from anybody else.
I've already decisively won many critical states, including massive victories in Florida, Iowa, Indiana, Ohio.
Okay, here we are again in the unusual position of not only interrupting the President of the United States, but correcting the President of the United States.
It has been 5 days since it became clear that Joe Biden won the election.
For Republicans looking at Georgia, there are questions now about whether the president's baseless claims of a stolen election could actually depress turnout for those really important runoffs.
Because they indulged Donald Trump's bull claims of fraud, Republicans might have suppressed their vote so much that they could lose their Senate majority.
It has been a bad week for the Trump legal team that actually right now is holding a press conference that is so bananas we can't even bring it to you because it's just so full of BS.
You're interpreting what the president is talking about. We hear what the president is talking about, and what he's saying is BS. It is complete BS.
Big tech is going out of its way to, well, pick winners and losers, to pick the information you are allowed to see and not allowed to see.
Well, last week we quoted Donald Trump. They labeled it misinformation.
You tried to post that New York Post story about the alleged controversy with Hunter Biden and the computer in Russia. And you got your Twitter account, your personal Twitter account. They took it down, right? They locked you out.
That's exactly right.